Irina's piano recital. I would like to encourage you to be present as much as possible during the concert this afternoon. Please refrain from talking and movement during the recital, and be mindful if you have young children in the audience. If you have to leave the hall for any reason, please do so in between performances. Please do not use your phones and record the whole concert. A number of designated parents will record the concert, and this will be posted to all performers afterwards. When taking photos or videos, please do so in a way that does not block other audience members or distract the performers. There will be a chance for photos and to hand out flowers at the end of the concert. Please make sure all phones are on silent and that you stay for the entire concert, which should last around 1 hour. Thank you.
Yes, of course, Kann. This is a concert celebrating the 150th anniversary of Rachmaninoff, and there would be many other wonderful and beautiful pieces by the famous Russian composers.
Exactly. We are dedicated to play the piano today.
Wow! I'm so excited to listen to all of the pieces.
Me too. Finally, we have reached the beginning of our concert. Let me start by introducing our youngest pianist. She is only 5 years old, but believe me, she plays the piano very well. And today, Sher will perform 2 pieces from Shostakovich, March and Waltz from Children's Notebook, Opus 69.
Dmitri Shostakovich was a Russian composer and pianist. He was considered as a complex elitist composer.
The Russian Waltz received worldwide hit fame in Hollywood movies. In our time, it is performed by almost all brass bands.
And Children's Shostakovich to his stature.
Joey, do you know that Shostakovich was not only a professional composer and pianist? He was also Soviet Union's greatest football fan. He became qualified as a referee and wrote articles on the matches for sports.
Oh, really? That's amazing! And I know you also love football.
Yes, Joey. Now, let's welcome Sher Nichapa Bunso Pakun to the stage.
Russian composer who composed many pieces for children. Let's introduce our awesome pianist, Kann Pakon. Today, he will be playing Grandpa and Donkey for a Walk from Children Music. I'm so excited to see. Please welcome Kann Pakon to the stage.
Hello everyone. Before my performance, I would like to tell you a little bit about this piece. It started when one grandpa who brought his stubborn and lazy donkey for a walk. On the way, he tried to put the things on its back, but the donkey removed them out. Old Grandpa felt tired and angry, but suddenly he had a good idea to show it a butterfly. The donkey happily agreed to continue carrying the stuff. Do you think it's going to be a good ending? No! When no one saw it, the donkey threw all the stuff on the floor. Then Sly smiled. Hope you enjoy.
will show us what the music looks like. Composition and musicology 5 years later. Shortly thereafter, Garvelin published the vocal cycle that would make his name the Russian Notebook. Ballets, opera, orchestra, and film music were his main work. Anuta was a world-famous ballet in 2 acts. It had premiere in 1986, Italy, and the same year later at Moscow. Now it's time to introduce our 2 fabulous brother pianists, Pa Poom and Pa Gon Po-pong. They will perform piano duet Tarantella from the ballad Anuta. Please welcome them to the stage.
us about this composer, Kann? Yes, of course, Korn. Anton Arensky was a Russian composer of romantic style of music, a pianist and professor of music. He was born in a music-loving family. He started composing pieces at the age of 9. Oh, it's so interesting. Yes, I agree. Ariansky had become a Moscow Conservatory professor at the age of 21. Korn, did you know that Rachmaninoff was one of his students? Oh, really? Yes, Ariansky had taught Rachmaninoff for 5 years. Thank you so much, Kann. Fantastic. Now, it's time to welcome our wonderful pianist. Tanjira Dutatirapam will perform Nocturne in D-flat major, Opus 36, number 3. Please welcome her onto the stage.
was a Russian composer, pianist, and conductor.
As the creator of acknowledged masterpieces across numerous music genres, he is regarded as one of the major composers of the 20th century.
Prokofiev was inspired by hearing his mother practicing the piano in the evenings, mostly works by Chopin and Beethoven.
Tony, do you know that he wrote his first piano composition at the age of 5?
Wow, that's amazing!
Yes, and by 7, he had also learned how to play chess and became the world's chess champions.
Oh, really? So interesting!
Prokofiev's greatest interest was opera. He wrote it in a wide range of music, including symphonies, concerto, film music, ballets, opera, and pieces for children.
Now it's time to introduce our lovely pianist, Pattanan Siramankalanun, onto the stage.
Today, she will be playing Promenade and March, Opus 65, number 2 and 10.
Scherzo. It is recognized as the composer's compositions immediately because of its bright tone, padding rhythms, and exciting melodies.
And guess what? The music was created by a composer named Alexander Borodin. But wait, composer. He was a scientist, chemist, and a doctor. Imagine being able to create beautiful melodies and make scientific discoveries.
He studied how atoms bond together in molecules. His legacy reminds us that we can explore both the magic of music and the wonders of science.
Today's performance of Scherzo in E-flat major will be brought to you by the talented pianist Sirawan Sangsan Anand. Please welcome her to the stage. innovator as well as one of the most controversial composer pianists of the early 20th century.
Scriabin was influenced by the music of Frédéric Chopin.
There are two interesting facts about Scriabin. The first one is he became a professional pianist even though he had small hands with a span barely over an octave.
And the second one is he could associate the colors with the scale. For example, when he played a piece of D major scale, he could imagine the color of yellow.
Wow, that's incredible!
Yes, Jolie. Now it's time to introduce our amazing pianist, In.
She will perform Etude Opus 42, number 5 in C sharp minor.
Jolie, could you imagine what color will it be in C sharp minor?
I cannot, Kaimuk, but Scriabin saw it in purple.
That's okay, Jolie. Please welcome Sirima Pontep to the stage.
is Waltz, Ari. Oh, I think I can picture that in my head. You know what I was thinking? Maybe we could learn how to play these jazz suites ourselves one day. It's a deal, Ocean. One day, we'll be the ones making everyone tap their toes and feel the magic with our music. Our jazz journey is waiting for us. Let's make it happen, Ari. Please welcome ศิราวัลย์ สังอนันต์ กิตภาส คุณคงคาพันธ์
Sergei Rachmaninoff.
Pyotr Tchaikovsky was a composer in the Romantic period. He was the first Russian composer whose music would make a lasting impression internationally.
Tchaikovsky wrote some of the most famous concert and theatrical music. He also composed for children, ballet, and orchestra.
Tchaikovsky was an ideal composer for Rachmaninoff and still popular until today. Kann, do you know that every 2 seconds around the world, at least one person would listen to his music?
Oh, really?
Yes. But now it's time to introduce our second youngest pianist, Rungchai-nikom.
She is 6 years old and today will perform 2 pieces from Album of the Young, Nanny's Tale and The Witch.
Please welcome her onto the stage.
He created a piano piece that can make you dance.
What kind of dance do you mean? Thai dance? Or Korean dance?
This dance carries a name, as exciting as it moves. Russian dance, which is composed of two parts, slow and fast. It is a piece of a well-known play, a ballet that's like a painting in motion.
Is it the music in Nutcracker Ballet? That's my favorite one.
Exactly.
Let's get ready for the enchantment of Russian dance, Opus 40 number 10, performed by Papum Popom.
everyone, get ready for something incredible. In this part, we're here to celebrate the 150th birthday of a famous composer, Sergei Rachmaninoff.
We are about to dive into his music world, and it is like opening a treasure chest.
Yeah, and even if you're new to Rachmaninoff, no worries. We're here to show you how awesome his music is. Oh, and did you know his hands were so wide, he could stretch them across 13 wise piano keys. That's like piano magic, right? Kate, how many keys can you reach?
That's crazy, Jeannie. I can reach only 9 keys. And here's the really fun part. When you listen to Rachmaninoff's music, it's like a one-way roller coaster of feelings.
Totally, Kate. His music takes you through happy and sad times in his life.
Here's something really amazing. Rachmaninoff was not just a genius composer, but he was also a brilliant pianist and conductor too.
Did you know he created a storm with his first piano concerto when he was just 18?
Exactly. So, get ready, because we are going to make musical memories that will last a lifetime.
The first piece we're going to introduce to you is Melody, which Rachmaninoff wrote in 1887 when he was just 14.
Don't doubt how he can do that, though. Rachmaninoff was born in a rich and wealthy family, and his grandfather studied piano under famous Irish composer John Field.
Oh, so music is in his blood. Kate, did you notice this piece has no opus? Why? What happened?
Let me tell you, an opus is like a catalog of composers' works, ordered by publication dates. Now, Rachmaninoff wrote this when he was just 14, and believe it or not, he wasn't entirely satisfied with the piece at the time. The story changes though, as a friend found this hidden gem and encouraged Rachmaninoff to share it with the world.
What a remarkable journey for a piece of music. So, without further delay, please welcome Sirawan Sangsananan to the stage to perform Melody. For such a romantic melody. I can't wait for the next piece, which is an exciting duet.
Absolutely, Jeannie. The next piece that we are going to talk about today is Don't Sing My Beauty for Me, Opus 4, number 4. Originally, the piece was created just for voice and piano only, but people have also made different versions for the piece.
for different instruments too, including violin, cello, and flute.
It's just like giving the music a new outfit that still looks and feels just as special. So let's listen to the conversation between the piano and the cello and experience that longing and sadness through music.
So, without further ado, let's welcome our pianist, Kritapad Kun Kongkhapan, who will be playing alongside our cellist, Trin Sirisu.
the beautiful music even when there's no big orchestra. Yeah, and maybe we should listen together sometime, or maybe try some ballet moves. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Let's do it. Please welcome Sirima Ponte.
concerts.
Me too! I hope that all our awesome guests will be happy and enjoy all our wonderful performance.
I really felt like I was back at that era. All of the performances are amazing.
Exactly! We realize that they are determined and put their best effort to make this concert a huge success.
Thank you to Shrewsbury International School, Riverside, for giving us such a nice place for this concert.